I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
I agree with you completely, and that's why earlier I said, you know, I feel like you should have a pipe hero or a mech hero of some sort that could help you sustain and take pro fights, because generally these fights do take a while for them to finish. Well, we'll see what Fnatic thinks. I mean, you could technically get a mech on Prophet, but that's just not the way to go, I think.
To the bitter end, Fnatic will stand by what got them here, what earned them the ticket to TI. They will not change their style.
I think this game will be much more competitive. I feel like this draft matches up very well against Team Secret.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a little more balanced. It's not as horribly greedy as the last game either. Like, they have an actual tempo controller core rather than just the Sand Cane 5-position support. So, in that sense, I like it. I'm still skeptical. I do look at this game as another one of those cases where Fnatic is like one way to win, and certain timings they have to hit. Whereas Secret have lots of ways they can win and lots of different routes they could take depending on how the game unfolds.
Secret taking a very defensive stance. I wonder whether they actually saw the smoke being used or saw somebody had a smoke when mid-1 Sunstriked into the base.
It's just a very common move anyway. Like, a lot of teams smoke at level 1, like not necessarily the full-on jungle invasion, but yeah, they're playing it safe. You know, like they know Fnatic's desperate. They're gonna have to be cheesy, right? They have to take huge risks. This particular game is their playoff lives are now on the line. So what do? They send Febby, DJ, and Ohio down into the jungle. They're gonna start QO off mid. Does he get help, or is QO just solo?
Well, I'm not sure how much a Chaos Knight could help, right? Maybe Chaos Knight will backstab mid with, you know, a couple of Reality Rift, apply some minus armor.
Look at the wards. They're ready for this rotation. Febby marches in, and there's a tri-lane of Secret here to greet him. They drop down the sentry. Oh, but YapzOr's quicker. Instantly eats him. Sorry, that was actually an option. But yeah. In any case, ward down now. They're going to pull YapzOr back, trying to focus him. Don't have the damage quite yet, so it is a good old 3v3 mid.
I think this lane favors Fnatic, I believe. Ajit should have the advantage lane against Kezu. And the 1v1 between Prophet and Sven, you know, being the range hero, Prophet is advantage there as well. So if they could keep this kind of two supports dancing in the jungle, Fnatic is slightly favored. I also think that PA does fine against mid-1.
Yeah, I would agree. Starting with the poor man's shield is huge against Invoker, whose early damage is not that great. Can harass him pretty effectively. He's the much more gankable of the two targets as well. So we'll see YapzOr streaming into the lane. QO trying to play as aggressive as humanly possible. Historically, Sven was viewed as a pretty good lane matchup against Prophet just because he's like good at pressuring the Treants with the cleave.
And
he usually has supports in
exactly, like he has kill potential with Stormhammer and a +1, right? But in a straight up 1v1, I think Prophet just, you know, walks in and out, hits you a couple of times.
Yeah, they're gonna bring the Witch Doctor in, and remember there is the Sunstrike threat, so there is a slight kill potential. Maybe YapzOr even smokes there, but I would agree, especially with static lanes, and if they're just trading auto attacks, Fnatic should gotta get the edge, keep the pressure on MP. At the same time, you know, MP doesn't have to be fat for them to win this game.
QO blinks in.
Aggressive maneuver from him. Febby tries to save him by pulling mid-1 forward, but
are we still on the same page?
Some heavy harass for it.
Feels like people are going in for different targets.
It's like QO's playing like he has an IO behind him. That's basically how I see it.
And I'm on CK, guys.
But good old Febby, always there to clean up QO's mess. What a guy. The model teammate.
Okay, we got the lanes kind of resetting once again. QO waiting for his bottle gold to get more mana for Stifling Dagger. Although at this point though, the Invoker already has a magic stick. And I think this magic wand rather is going to be pretty vital for him to actually survive against what QO is throwing at him.
Well, Ajit did force Kezu back to the well, but he's going to TP right back out. They are rotating on QO. YapzOr into the trees. He's playing pretty aggressive for not having that uphill ward available. And YapzOr thinking about potential burrow, but not going to commit to that.
Yeah, unfortunately for
Kezu, top lane. Almost got a solo kill, and Ajit was mid-totem. And Ajit was in kill range, but couldn't quite get it off in time.
Rotation coming in. The Absorb gonna go into Sandstorm. Burrow strikes through. Only a 1 second stun. Here comes Q. Blinks in. Applies a slow.
But too late. MP drew the first blood. Bottom lane with the help of Puppey. Ohio goes down. So a missed opportunity top for Kezu. Then a first blood that should have been for Fnatic mid, but Secret just too quick. Meanwhile, mid one is farming up a Storm now. He's almost double QOCS. It's supposed to be easier for the PA earlier. It gets harder later on as the Invoker gets more damage and the Forge Spirits come online. But
yeah, he's also been using a lot of Stifling Dagger just on Q, or sorry, onto mid one as a harass. I'm not sure whether it's even worth it. Every time he gives him a dagger, he's got a magic stick charge, and also he has triple Quas Orb just to regen it. Like, Invoker is constantly at full HP anyways.
Gonna make that rotation of the jungle for now, mid one, while the lane is pushed, plays it safe. It is nighttime. And Peppy, meanwhile, is there, scouting out Yapstor's movement forward. They want to try and turn this thing around onto MP. Will he turn into Cold Feet? He will, but still he's healthy through this. Ohio tanked up the Sunstrike, but Peppy continues pursuit. He's committing on the stun, but he can't repel this magnitude of damage as MP just easily deals with what's being thrown at him. Actually gets the Chaos Knight kill. Yapstor tries to get away. He will do so for now. Ohio does have the phase boots. One more auto attack will do the trick. Does he guess right?
Oh.
MP's looking to cage him. He's low enough that a cast in a couple auto attacks with a Storm Ball coming through. Will be the death of Ohio. Baited in, and now Yapsor's looking to make it 3 bottom lane. A full wipeout as Fnatic again fall short. This team just cannot get anything going.
Well, they might get something going on the mid lane. Febby behind the tree line has dust available. Reality Rift, they're going to stun him up. They're going to bring him back, minus armor applied. And now the magic wand brings him back up. The Sunstrike's going to be there. Qo divides the damage. The tower and the right click. Qo almost goes down. Febby goes in for the kill, and they will take him down with the dagger. Now Febby's trapped. Can he do something? He's trying to tangle himself out. He eats another tree. He needs to juke up. He should be fine.
Invoker respawning though. He's gonna have a Sunstrike up in about 5 seconds. Might try to take a crack at him.
Uh-oh. Burrow Strike, Sunstrike, gonna be on point. Oh, he jukes left. One more.
The boy that barely lives. He squirts away. Lives to fight another day.
Ooh, time to try.
Now that was very fortuitous. This game felt like it could completely spiral out of control, but Fnatic will come through with the salvage. And they are gonna start hitting that little moment where they can really try to up the tempo. Ajit has his level 6. He can start the fights. The Prophet can be the +1 support. The big issue, DJ won't have, you know, a particularly fast timing on his ultimate, so there's no Ice Blast to add, but still, they'll go aggressive. They dive on the mid one, so no points in Wex, so can't Ghost Walk out of these situations.
I mean, Ghost Walk wouldn't help anyways. There's dust available on Febby. I think he got it mostly for the Sand King, but...
No, I think he just got in case mid one has the point of Wex. He popped it on the Invoker earlier, even though he hasn't actually skilled Wex yet. So.
Ajit ports bottom, but there is a lane ward, so if he takes the lane route, he's going to get scouted. Instead, though, he goes into the jungle. They see Yapsor. The Sandstorm. Oh, where's that dust?
Didn't expect the early point, I suppose.
No, he's seen it multiple times.
Okay.
Yeah.
That just caught off guard. Instead, they're going to go on to MG. The coils committed. I don't think they realized Ajit was here. And now, with the Cold Feet coming through, the silence as well, the Prophet ult on top of it, they will get the kill. QO, thinking about a dive on mid one, just keeps on lobbing in those daggers, looking for a crit. He's going to grab his own Blightstone. That'll be 2 for the team. Still mid one is farming well, though, despite the pressure.
Oh, they're going to go for him. Casket's going to start things off. There is a Sunstrike right on point. Burrow Strike to follow through, and QO getting the everything.
Getting the everything, indeed. But good news for Fnatic, they're at least pressuring elsewhere. This tower bottom's about to drop. Ajit scoring the last hit. So the rest of the team is doing what they can to put Secret, like force them to stop paying so much attention to this mid lane. But then Secret, they commit even deeper. They get the Stormbolt off. The follow-up comes through. Quick kill for them, and God Strength so close. MP just a bit short of the level for it.
I wonder if Febby was watching a different part of the map. He stood in front of his tower, he threw a stun on a range creep, and just died. Not sure what a CK could do defending against 4 hero, but Tier 1 will go down. But like you said, pressuring elsewhere. Ajit is really the only one that's doing...
YapzOr might kill this courier on the retreat. One. Oh, he's going to take more
burst.
auto attacks.
Okay.
Does make it back to safety. But yeah, they get the mid tower in the end. They actually had coil up like long before that tower died, but still no Ice Blast. DJ's only level 4. That'd be only level 3. Supports are starved.
Yep. And CK is not a support that you can starve. Really wants 10 at least to...
Even if he doesn't get items, he at least needs levels for the max chaos bolt, the leveled up reality rift. What is the support build on CK?
You max your first 2 spells and you go for very basic items, so urn, drums, that kind of stuff. Medallion.
Do you even try to build stuff like an armlet or like?
Only if you're snowballing really hard, because you're not gonna have to farm for it.
Like he's such a bad flash farmer too.
Yeah, your farm comes from kills, and if you have a ton of kills, then you could, build whatever you want. So far, he's got not very many kills. Looks like we're gonna see a smoke attempt here from Fnatic. Interesting to see them not really joining up with Ajit, because I feel like he is by far their most, high nuker initiator stunner. But maybe that's too obvious. If the puck is on the map, Secret might feel safe.
They could find MP here. He's going to farm that Ancient Camp. Prophet will be the +1. Drags the Ancients back, looking to stack the no box right into the waiting arms of the Chaos Knight. Quick Reality Rift. Chaos Bolt combo gets the crit. Gets the kill. DJ might be in the last hit there. And now TP coming in. Puppy wants to contest this. The rest of Secret is flanking from the rear. They've got to get out of here quickly, but that cast keeps on bouncing. Perfect bounces. YapzOr's getting into position. He only gets the 1 hero stun, but it's on Kubo with the Sunstrike coming through. Nobody to split it. He's low. The Maledict might just take him down with this last tick. He actually runs back in, tries to hit a creep. Down he'll go. DJ barely surviving, TPing out, gets out of there in time. And meanwhile on the river, Ohio on a shred of HP, he gets plinked down mid-1 with the finish. So they lose a few on the way out. 2 cores biting the dust, and a Dire Courier also going down in the river while that was happening. Costly engagement, and once again it seems Secret coming out on top.
Yeah, once they took the casket, after getting the kill, they just needed to run up and to the right, just exit that area. But I think, again, a little bit of indecision for the team. Half the team wanted to fight, half the team wanted to escape. And
I think it really harkens back to the point you made in the draft. Like, Cask is particularly good against Fnatic because, I mean, A, they pick IO a lot, which didn't happen this game. And B, they always fight away from creeps. Like, they're diving in the woods, they're trying to go for smoke ganks more so than other teams. And we saw it there. Puppy got, like, what, 6 cast bounces? Like, basically as many as you can hope for.
Normally, Fnatic's a team that picks the Witch Doctor themselves. Coil's going to get used. YapzOr's going to Burrow Strike, break the coil. Can they have the stun? But here comes MP with the War Cry. In fact, they want to go in. Nice phase shift on the dodge. Febby comes in with a double damage. An AA Ice Blast flies in, hits absolutely nobody. And it's time to disengage.
Yeah, they need to combo that Ice Blast with the coil. Meanwhile, Cat's not getting caught on the way out. The Sunstrike's there. It's another connection. He incinerates. They'll have to back away.
Yeah, on the Witch Doctor point, Fnatic normally likes to pick Witch Doctor for the same reason. You take a lot of fights in the jungle, but it doubles up also as a restoration tool, right? You're saying, in particular with this draft, Kyo blinks in and then he gets focused and he dies. Voodoo Restoration lets your team to keep going in these chaotic fights. So I honestly think...
Still going aggressive. They're trying to chase out Puppy, but Secret are ready for these invasions. They bring the whole team there. Not quite able to lock him down. The Ice Blast comes out from DJ. Could be an opening. Kezir's about to shatter. They get the kill. They keep DJ alive.
Okay.
A 2 for nothing. Oh, never mind. A 2 for 1.
Yeah, Maledict brings him down.
Oh, not too bad. Scrappy by Fnatic. They're going to keep that pressure up. Still, though, mid-1 is having a good start, and that is a concern as they look to pressure bottom. YapzOr lurks in the trees. No Epicenter skilled up yet. He went for the Max Sandstorm build. And the Sprout. Hey, how you doing, YapzOr? He then looks to leave the safe confines of his tower, retreats. Cask will slow down those creeps. QO has been quietly farming during this time.
Yep.
Still pretty poor, though.
Yeah.
Unless he has something on the courier. Does he?
He might. The
Oh,
core
it's
did
a
die.
phase boost.
Yeah.
Okay, so no Mithril Hammer yet.
Ice Blast coming in, and it should hit on Witch Doctor. That is going to be another kill. Meanwhile, they're going to go on YapzOr. They have vision. Coil's going to get used. Burrow Strike. Is it available? One more second, and he is dead. Fnatic, the rest of 4 Fnatic, giving a lot of space to that PA. Normally, PA gets his Desolator really from kills, but got to get it from the creeps this time.
It's hard to fight right now, right? Like, if you don't have the Deso, the kills are slow enough that very likely you're getting echoed, fissured, burrowed, like cold snapped, and then you're probably dying, which means even if your team gets the kill, you're not really getting a big net win gold, and you need that to get this Deso. So.
Right.
First hammer ready to go. Phase Boot's going to be coming out momentarily. He's getting there. And you have to imagine as soon as that Deso is complete, that's a big timing window that Fnatic immediately go on the offense with.
For sure, yeah. Febi's going to go for the Urn. Yeah, basic support item. Good mana regen for the Chaos Knight at least.
Cost efficient. But something that can blunt the aggression. One blink up on our Shaker. Second one, about 700 gold away on YapzOr. You'll likely have double blink by that 18-minute mark. If all goes well, and if this fight goes well, it might be sooner. A secret smoke up. They're going to look to make a play. They're streaming towards bottom. DJ out in front right now. No vision exactly of this, but YapzOr trying to find that opening. He does connect. DJ's there. Sunstrike catches him out. Cass comes through. He lobs up the Ice Blast. He doesn't get to stop it, though, as he is stunned, so it only debuffs YapzOr. Suboptimal for sure. Now Ohio trapped out on the other side. MP's joined the party because that tier 2 still up. The Burrow Strike comes through. Odjet's got to salvage this. He gets one. The Shaker's down, but he's already done most of the damage that he needs to. As Febby gets ticked by the Maledict, forced on his heels with the Death Ward. The stun coming through. I think that last one likely gets him. He tries to earn. It's instantly disabled. Febby's going to tick down. QO joins the fight, but again, no Desolator yet. Odjet doesn't have the damage. So they will have to back away. Meanwhile, YapzOr went down again. So back and forth. Relatively even fight for these teams.
Yeah, I'm surprised that QO joined the fight in the first place, because I don't think he could contribute that much. I think he helped getting one kill, but like you mentioned, getting the Desolator to me should be their priority number 1. Winning the fights now would be nice, but getting that Desolator will help them win so many more fights after that.
They're still going. They want Kezu, but they have to kill this tower first. They're trying to fight off more than they can chew, it really seems to me. As the Sunstrike comes through, YapzOr there with the stall. Now the cast bouncing. The tower at 137 HP. But Fnatic keep on committing for the heroes.
They're also running very low in terms of drum charges. I feel like...
How are you liking the support CK? I don't feel like he's doing much, to be honest.
I think the fact that his Reality Rift does minus armor is very consequential, especially up against a Sven. It might not seem like he's doing much because it's Warcry, but if you don't have a CK support, your PA and your Prophet's going to do even less. So, to me, he's actually a decent enabler. I'm normally not a big fan of the CK support, but this game is quite decent. Maybe a Dazzle, though, ultimately would help them a little bit more. The Weave, kind of synergize. But it's kind of like you said, you know, like they picked it first overall in the draft, and you can't really complain too much about it.
Yeah, I just imagine like if that's you know, something like a Nyx or an SK, like they had the first overall pick, right?
Yeah.
So like, would that be offering more than the CK right now? I still kind of feel like it would be, but in any case, Fnatic will play with the cards they dealt themselves at this point forward. So Ohio working towards an Orchid now.
They are 400 away from Deso. Why not wait? Fnatic goes for a smoke gank right into the Shrine of Secret,
Well,
with DJ leading it.
Scan will connect. They find someone and they're going to try to make their move. Echo though is there. The turnaround comes through. This could get ugly. Kezu with the totem doing work, and now blinking out and trying to get back to safety is QO. He's 200, 300 gold away from that Desolator. Can't afford to dine out, but they've given up more kills. Odjet trying to bait them in. QO low. QO dead. He doesn't get the Deso in time.
No, he got it.
He just bought it.
Yeah, he got a little bit more short
it.
goal,
Like literally, as the puck is that kill. Oh, that would have been bad if he didn't.
MP.
Salvage, but MP's gonna start cleaning up here. He finds a fourth. It's likely to be a team wipe. Even if they managed to buy the item, was it worth it? The cask following him across the universe, and Ajit will pay a 5-man wipe. They're just playing right into Secret's hands.
Yeah, and I wonder if it's they truly believe whether they could have won the fight without the Desolator, but it was so close.
Like, Odessa would have completely and utterly changed that fight.
Especially on a PA, right? It just makes the kills happen so fast. Look at DJ, he's away from the team. It seems like a team is just not on the same page. Team fight begins, they do kill the fast, but then, oh my god, this...
YapzOr top lane, revving up the epicenter, making the move here, going for the solo kill, actually has the support. From above rains down the artillery of mid one, and Secret grab another. There were 3 low HP heroes in that fight for Secret who all got off multiple extra abilities and like stayed alive for another 10 seconds. That doesn't happen if he has a death.
Although unfortunately they also fought without vision. That's why that, you know, YapzOr was able to come in with, or not YapzOr, Kezu was able to come in with such a big Echo Slam. I think DJ wanted to set up vision before the fight happened, and unfortunately for Fnatic, they just kind of ran into somebody too soon.
Another Sunstrike. Keeping eyes on the Roshan now. And that will be the next objective for Fnatic. With the Deso complete, with the Prophet Treants, they definitely can take this Rosh reasonably quickly. Fighting around the pit is also dangerous, as Secret just has so much AoE, so much control, and a good tool to scout it with those Horde Spirits. Will Fnatic take a fight now? BKB is next on the list for QO.
Yep. They don't have smokes anymore, I don't think, so it's going to be tough finding the right angle. This goes back to the issue of initiation. They do have the puck for that, and Febby for a little bit of follow-up. It just comes down to who they initiate on and how quickly can they kill. Oh, nice scan. Let's find one, but Prophet ports out.
MP getting to work, banging away at this tower will bring it down. So a nice objective here claimed for Secret. This is also really all about the Roshan that we touched on, is this map control allows you to project force much more easily towards the pit. Good map sense here by QO. Identifies Secret are likely in the woods. He's going to retreat to the safety of his tier 2 top. Fnatic just sticking together. It seems like their next plan is let's get the BKB for this PA. So they may even wait for that additional item before taking another big fight. Especially after the way the last one. But that also means a lot of time for mid one. Like,
yeah.
Do you want to play the farm game against a Quast Exort Invoker with a Midas and against the Sven, who is actually the leader in net worth? That seems like something Secret will be completely fine with.
I just think that Fnatic, without smoke, they have such a tough time going into the enemy jungle undetected. They are not keeping up in terms of vision game compared to Team Secret.
Yeah, I would agree.
So
it's
they want to fight, but they can't fight.
We're in that like, one more item and then I'll fight, one more item and then I'll fight mindset for Fnatic. But you can't live in that mindset when the other team turbo farms and you don't.
Yeah.
So they'll wait for now. Do shove in these lanes as much as possible.
Really like the item choices coming out from Team Secret. Invoker has a plate mail queued up, not something that you see very often, especially in this stage of the game. And of course, once again, we have Witch Doctor Puppy going for the casual buckler for his team, going for the Medallion of Courage. Look at his plus armor. And the armor that he could give to his allies. Counters the PA pretty hard, if you ask me.
So Orchid also completed on the Nature's Prophet. It's a potentially fight-changing item. There's no Yule Scepter being built right now by Kezer. He wants a Force Staff so they can shut down the Shaker. There is a Yule's coming for YapzOr, though. So it'll be a limited utility, I suppose. Perhaps most importantly, you'd love to silence the Invoker in these upcoming fights. Epicenter being channeled, looking for the opening bottom lane, and they will strike gold. Ohio down again. These little Epicenter Sunstrike ambushes continue to deliver for Secret. And meanwhile, they're also
Ajit.
it's a two-pronged assault. They went for the Echo, but a nice juke away. Ajit baits them out. It's a trap for Secret as the Ice Blast comes in, but did they even get punished for it? Instead, no, Febby. One more auto attack would bring him down. Completely salvaged. That could have been awful.
Yeah. Ajit, very fast reaction with the phase, dodging that Echo Slam. That was pretty sick too. Fnatic doesn't pay for it.
Ajit and Afu are having a hell of a tournament, huh? His old teammates.
One is having a better tournament than the other.
I mean, I think Ajit's played very well individually, personally. Like he's last game, like he's consistently done his job in the laning stage. Just the lineups are not built for him to shine.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously very different results for the teams.
Yeah.
Definitely not disputing that. One puppy. Finally, Fnatic are going to get a quick pick here. Something they've been unable to secure for most of the game. Ooh, Nature's Wrath bouncing through does reveal the fact that there's a ward here. Pings come out immediately from Secret. It's just that PIBKB. I'm not sure what else Fnatic are close to that would really turn the tide. Lincoln Sphere is coming on top. There's so much AoE, I don't really feel like that's a big game changer. You know, Nature's Prophet is building his own BKB, but you don't want to be just going into a right-click war with a Sven and an Invoker. So it just seems like the QO's next item, and then presumably Fnatic are going to try to make a play.
Yeah, the play happens now then, I guess. BKB is en route. QO picks it up. There's that smoke. They got everything. I think QO would prefer to have a little bit more mana.
Oh, they're going to find someone, but it's Puppy. It's only the Witch Doctor. The position, they don't even get him.
They're so afraid.
Now they go in. Now Ajit wants to commit. The Coil comes out for the immediate counter initiation. A huge volley of damage. A Secret go for the big punish now. Charging forward MP is going to usher Febby away. Meanwhile, QO does get into the backline. He's sliced down one. They need to kill off mid one if possible. QO just says, screw it, man. I'm TPing out of here. That leaves Ohio left to the Wolves, and he will die. 3 have fallen. It's likely to be 4. The hesitation is a great killer. As 4 Fnatic heroes once again are assassinated.
I feel like if you have a smoke gank, you're walking up a ramp and you get your smoke broken. That's the whole point, right? Like trying to kill people. I'm not sure why they backed off.
They backed off and then they went back in.
Yeah, it was
like back off, okay, you know, debatable. Back off,
and then I just said
go back in,
yeah, okay,
and you're just asking for trouble. And it was on a Witch Doctor too.
Yeah, and the problem was QO was not there also for the fight. He finally goes in and kills Puppy eventually, but.
Oh, not the BKB debut that Fnatic were praying for. And with that, see what these next items are that are coming soon. It looks like a Bloodthorn is now being constructed by MP, and that will prove the solution to this PA, perhaps, as the BKB charges get lower. They don't really seem to have too much trouble with them right now. They just kind of ignore them in the fights. That is one concern for Fnatic, right? Like their actual control for the PA. You want heroes to be stunned or not moving so that you can just keep on hitting them during BKB, but all they have is Coil and a Chaos Bolt, so.
In theory, that should be enough, because PA is a hero that kills so very quickly. Like, if you go on the target all at the same time...
But they have Warcry.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Warcry, Medallion, Buckler. Everyone just super tanky. Ice Blast needs to be on top of people for them to have a shot.
Secret is smoking. Look towards this mid tower. MP far out in front while his team scouts everywhere. And he will take the tower down. It's a tier 2 claimed, and Yapzor going in. He is baited by some illusions. Febby doesn't dare approach with the real hero. They start to resort to a little split push here, where Ohio wanted a BKB before. He's changed the call now on that NP. Shadowblade is the choice. And this might be a tell about how Fnatic look to approach this game moving forward. Meanwhile, Secret claiming the roast that so desperately Fnatic were searching for. That is extra salt in the wound. And Secret are looking solid, Lumi. They haven't had the best like numerical result, but at least in all the games we've seen of them, like they've been in contention every game. They almost 2-0'd EG. I think they really could have if they just played a little more crisp. They're looking very good here, and now they're looking good as they jump in mid. They'll find Febby, Echo, Sunstrike. these combos with the Invoker, they're just so comfortable executing them.
I mean, this is Team Secret's bread and butter, right? This is the reason why they were at TI. They qualify. A lot of the games were off the Invoker combo. You know, they sit back and farm, and they send out roam parties, whether it's Epicenter on the Sand King, Echo Slam on the Shaker, follow up with easy kills.
So the casual plate mail from mid one, but now he's going back for BKB.
Yep.
And once he gets that BKB, it's only the PA. QO will have to lock him down. Puck's not going Ags or anything, so yeah, lockdown will be limited. Double damage Rena's bottled up. This could be the comeback. QO makes something happen. MP is revealed. Looking through the trees.
Oh.
Ohio's gonna find him now, but the Fissure comes through the blink. Surprise on the QO. Ice Blast connects. QO is shredded up by MP, slicing through him with ease. That giant sword sure packs a punch. Dead for 60. No buyback. Ohio's next. Fnatic are really, really screwed.
I don't think the Blur did anything. He didn't miss a single hit. He just went in.
And it's certainly not going too soon with this Bloodthorn coming. Just praying for the BKB to last long enough. I don't think PA really wins these fights, Lumi.
No, I don't think so.
Going late, Sven is going to crush her.
The War Cry in particular is just making this math not working out in their favor.
Really smart choice by Secret, and you know, credit to MP. Has looked like a role player at times, kind of like the, you know, the way No Tail is with Miracle, or has been, you know, in the past, where he was just making space for him on the old OG. But you know, that is certainly not the case here. MP is the leader in net worth. He has been a huge force in this game, and he's also been finding his fights at the right time.
It's also more of Fnatic not really trying to focus him down. Like, they've paid a lot more attention to mid one to slow him down. Just trying to slow down this push, but almost delaying the inevitable.
Echo comes through, Fissure connects, nicely done by Kezu, and now the Sunstrike trying to stay alive here as long as possible. The pesky Fairy Dragon will blink away to safety. Still in this fight, mid one on the run, and QO, BKB with the defusal. Can they kill him? No! There's the crit he's been searching for. Now they can kite up MP, but MP is big, he is bad. Yapsor coming through, still not able to find these kills. There's the crit, there's the RNG. Oh! MP coming back though.
I think he could win this man fight, especially when he's getting help. Yeah, he had defusal play as well. He will pop in
just
here.
There, finally he gets the crit. Finally they get their fight. That 10k gold lead does start to evaporate, but next time around there will be a Bloodthorn, and he might win the man fight for that Sven.
No, depends if BKB is up. Ohio got the Beyond Godlike streak here from the PA, so a big injection of gold. Looks like he's going to go into the BKB, which honestly doesn't help him much against the Sven, but still just kind of ward off all the disables that
It is already a 7-second BKB, so it is getting pretty low for QL.
Yeah.
The next Roshan could be a few minutes off as Ohio goes for the rat, but Kezu is just happening to be waiting there. Oh, Ohio, gotta be careful.
Ice Blast coming in.
Crowd's there. It is gonna debuff him, but looking for the return is mid one. He TP's in, Sunstrike is there, and it connects. Ohio goes splat, now looking for more. QO, BKB again, engaging forward, but already he's been controlled. The Maledict forcing him back in a way, and the Burrow connection. Oh, that BKB is not long enough anymore. He may just go down. No. Barely able to blink out in time. Sunstrike cooling down pretty soon. Can they turn the fight? Ajit rejoins it. They're going to pull back in Yaps where they control him. They finish him. QO weaving his way in and out of this fight. And so far able to stay alive. They don't have the Sven up. It's a bit early for the Roche, unfortunately for Fnatic, but another good fight as they continue to move back into this game.
Ajit needs to get himself out of the casket. Good try by Puppy. Sunstrike.
If you're a Fnatic fan, just keep praying to the RNG gods.
So do you think the way that the game, let's say, keeps going like this, or both teams just trading kills, can Fnatic still win like that?
I think they're more pressured to keep fighting, where Secret can just farm because they have better farmers, even in their supports. So I think that's the one way that Fnatic win is they keep forcing fights, they keep taking objectives, they don't let Secret just win that war of attrition. If they're able to do that, I think they can still win, but I don't really envy Fnatic going late game with even a 6-slotted PA versus an Invoker, level 25 Invoker. He's already 20 versus a super farmed Sven.
Yeah, I think we're also starting to see the disparity between the supports on both sides. I feel like the Witch Doctor and Sand King is doing way more.
And I would say that even though YapzOr has died a lot pretty early in these fights, like imagine if he gets off multiple burrow strikes and isn't the focus.
Right.
He could be doing a lot more than he is.
He's also level 19, which is kind of insane.
KheZu is going for a Shadow Blade, so perhaps a Silver Edge en route soon after that. And that is the other thing. If PA gets Silver Edge, she is just screwed. What do you think? Do you see Fnatic being comfortable with this going another 20, 30 minutes?
No, I don't think so either. I don't think the hero scale as well. I mean, there's the puck 420, but that's super late. The BKB timer is also a big concern for QO. He's barely killing one person enough with the BKB now. The likelihood of him running away with a team fight, like what we just saw now, is very, very low.
Secret smoking in a deep dive for mid one, committing forward. Will he find anybody? He does open up on the Ancient Apparition here. Mid one now getting it with the Cold Snap. He has that BKB. Tornado coming through. Sunstrike as well, but Febby there to soak up the damage.
What a friend.
What a bro. Now kiss.
Oh, it is Febby in there. Let's not get too crazy here.
Oh, it's all about this next Roche. And Secret, at least for now, have the positioning.
Okay, Basher. That would help. You know, it allows him the option to go on some of these tankier cores. Like, I think I think Kyo's job at this point is to go on the Invoker and don't let him cast spells.
And it will get easier with the Abyssal Blade.
Yeah.
Which he is working on now. Basher picked up, Vanguard picked up, Recipe. Gold is there, but realizing his importance this game, might opt to save for buyback for now.
Yeah, Roshan coming back relatively soon, and if a fight breaks out and he does not have buyback.
How big do you think PA's level 25 is? Double strike, stifling dagger.
The double strike
don't. 25 agility.
The double strike don't hit the same target.
Okay.
So
you can't just like burst someone down.
no,
Yeah.
I think the agility is generally what you opt for getting.
It doesn't feel like a game changer the way
No.
the Invoker AoE Deafening Blast is, for example, or the Tornado. Working on the high ground, Fnatic using that Phantasm as we've seen a few times now. Cool by Febby, you know, it is a good scouting tool. He actually baits YapzOr in. YapzOr might get punished, but the Yule Scepter comes through trying to buy him time, and now Ajit looks to commit forward. YapzOr makes it out. Ohio's on the low ground. He's wondering where his team is, but they get caught by the fissure. It's a 3-hero connection from KheZu. The dagger from distance. Coil's only on MP. They forfeit their Ohio. They don't really trade much. And most of Secret's ability still ready. It's really just the Echo Slam that got dropped there. One more. Forcing his way in. The Yule Scepter comes through, trying to keep DJ alive. Another fissure, another stun. It's on 2. MP could clean up here, but he does get disabled for now. Forcing Fnatic back to the high ground. No saves for you this time. Now Secret might just think about high ground. There's no buyback on either. It's been a good effort from Fnatic. But that isn't going to count for much if they can't pull something out of the hat. QO mans up. BKB commitment, but the Yule's to kite. Now turning for MP, shrining up as well. He knows he's all in on this particular engagement. It's not going to happen for him. Secret do get forced on their heels a little bit, but now you know the PA BKB's down. You're going to have close to a minute where he can't realistically go in. So Fnatic just look to stall. The Roche is online. Perhaps not feeling they have enough time to go for it. They will reset.
Yeah, Secret respect the fact that the AA is coming back alive soon. You know, if they get 5-man ice blasted during a team fight, I think Fnatic could actually win those fights. Better be safe than sorry. Go back, reset, get the Roche. That is the name of the game. Battle Fury on Sven for the CK Illusions?
Really? I mean, they're not that scary.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Is it just for the Sprout, I guess? Because, yeah, it's probably just for the Sprout, so he doesn't get it.
I mean,
I think it's like, you don't want to get rid of your Quelling Blade, but you want to get a new item.
sure, that makes a lot of sense there. Now we are in the pit. Epicenter's going to start things through. BKBs are used, and now he baits out the BKB, and Kyo goes in, but the Yield Scepter's going to bait him even further. Meanwhile, on the right side, Ohio trying to get people killed, but the Fissure is just blocking everybody off. So far, CK is the only one dies.
He needs to get on this Invoker, but he's not able to focus on him. Now jumping in onto mid one. Doesn't have the Abyssal Blade yet. He's been saving for that buyback, and it might end up costing him no BKB.
Oh,
overwhelmed by nuke damage. Secret gets the kill. That Fissure really did shut them down. As did the target selection. He spent so much time focusing on YapzOr, and every time YapzOr gets jumped, he just uses himself. That is basically the whole BKB duration. Mid one is doing whatever he wants in these fights.
Yep, I still agree with the point where he just has to jump on mid one and kill mid one. It doesn't even matter if he kills Sand King. Who cares?
He needs an Abyssal to do that. Like, he's been saving for buyback. I think you just have to risk it and buy the Abyssal at this point.
Well, not that, or you just have to pray for a Hail Mary. You're so far behind, just bash. You know? Like, who cares if you kill Sand King? What does killing Sand King accomplish in these fights?
He's usually jumping him after he's used that first burrow anyway, so...
Yeah.
You know, Sand King's already offered some contribution, but... Well, a lot of pressure on the PA because of the way the game is unfolded. This is really past the window that Fnatic want to be even. Like, they want to ideally have all the other towers down, maybe have taken a tier 3 and some shrines. So, to be fair, like this scenario isn't one that they envisioned when they constructed their draft. Keep the push going now. Got the cheese here on Puppey, trying to stall as much as possible. Alacrity up on MP. He's gonna knife through that tower's remaining HP. As soon as it falls, they'll be looking for Shrine. Maybe they stick around for a melee. They are pretty low, but the Sunstrike connection. Feppy's almost dead. Mid one. Oh, he does end up getting him. Just burns him down with the Orchid. Mid one continues to find these crucial pickoffs down the stretch.
And these pickoffs are so safe, right? Just going back to, you know, earlier in the game when Sand King was the one setting things up, or the Shaker, mid one never have to endanger himself. Very different style compared to Fnatic, where whenever they go for a kill, it's the whole team. It's PA throwing himself in, and it works half the time.
Well, that Ice Blast at least scared Secret away from going for the Shrine, but you have to imagine they'll be coming back in numbers relatively soon. I'm just at this point, I'm just scratching my head, Lumi. Like, where is the comeback going to come from? Ajit is still very far away from level 25. QO, well, I mean, he got his and did opt for the agility, by the way, but this doesn't feel like a one-man PA kind of game.
Better fight selection is all they could hope for.
And that, of course, being set up by Vision, which pretty lacking for them. No wards on the map at all right now.
I think Ice Vortex
on YapzOr, so.
Ice Vortex as a spell, like when two teams are having a Mexican standoff, could really help out. But these team fights are breaking out so fast that I don't know if DJ has had the time to litter the map with Ice Vortex.
There has been an Abyssal Blade purchased at last by QO.
Okay, Ohio sees Puppey coming by.
But meanwhile, mid one has completed the Shiva's Guard, getting even more difficult to bring down. Jumping in though, Puppey, that's a very killable target because it was hunting him. Goes for the Echo, Fissure coming through, the chain stun is there, and MP. One more head, BKB, blinking on out, goes for the TP.
That is a brave TP. He's like, Blur, save me.
Ice Frog does not smile on the cowardly.
I mean, that was the best play he could have made, you know?
A real man would have fought, Lumi.
And also just died if you didn't have Blur, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you take that risk, but...
Tornado finds Ohio, although I don't think he has vision. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, I'm scratching my head as well. In terms of what Fnatic could do in this point. Blinks in, just goes straight up for the Raxus. Does have BKB and Aegis. Not triggering either of that. Ice Blast is going to come in. Nice 4-staff from YapzOr.
Now MP looking for that melee. He gets stunned though. He's taking quite a bit of damage here. That last fight, perhaps PA buyback ready, but they really don't want to commit it now. And with that, the melee's down. Secret closing in on a crucial 2-0 victory. This will set up their Liquid match to possibly decide, unless Fnatic finds something miraculous. But where is it going to come from? The PA's dead. The CK also resting in a tomb under the fountain. Mid one continues to pummel. Takes down the range. Now going to rotate back for that tier 2 top. Secret have them not only on the ropes, but 1 foot out of the ring now. Looking to slam the door shut.
Divine Rapier? I'm just like, what else, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, he's got to farm it. I don't know that he even gets time to. But yeah, I think if you can get something like that, it's worth the risk. The Solar Crest is a problem too.
yeah,
You know?
there's a lot of problems. Many problems. I'm just trying to figure out a way where Fnatic even have a chance to stay in the game. Let's not talk about winning the game right now.
Well, they need a win. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Divine's all I got. He is.
Oh, another echo from Kezu, and again, easy pick. That's a gem down. I don't know if Secret saw it. They may not have been paying attention, but in any case, likely find it soon.
All right, Kezu's gonna pick it up.
Yoink.
All right, Fnatic is gonna get pushed in right now. Secret is, I mean, I don't think they need to feel reserved about anything. They feel so ahead. Now a Hex for QO to deal with. Oh boy.
Fnatic still scrapping on as best they can, but yeah, QO's BKB down to just 5 seconds. No save for him. He jumps in bravely, but he instantly gets Hex controlled. Now push back, 4 staffs, battering him around, but he gets the crit, he gets the kill!
All right,
here we go. Head onto your hats. Fnatic trying to find more. Jumping forward and looking for Puppey. QO's in position, but has to beware of mid one, who's still got his BKB as Hex is cooling down. They've gotten the Sven. That's a good start.
More.
They need more, but he's walking through the ice wall, pulled back by the CK. The BKB committed. Hex up. Now the epicenter. He gets pushed away. The 4 steps are saving QO, but not long enough. He's got the buyback down for 100. Sven's already spent his. He's pulled the trigger. It's now or never.
I mean, you buy back now, or did you just give up the racks?
No, I think you buy back now.
And go for mid. Okay, buy back. No BKB, that Hex. 2 hexes in a row, man. The 4 staff have been so good in terms of keeping him alive, but the buybacks will drive them back. They might even lose the range racks, they do, yeah. These siege units, the Bugattis going hard on the melee racks.
Even committing the Abyssal there just to ensure that Cardi doesn't get 1 extra shot off.
$31K net worth lead here for Secrets. Showing in their items. Is there a world we live in where you smoke MP, he doesn't have buyback? And you just go bottom?
I mean, Invoker can rat you, right?
Yeah.
Pretty effectively. So, I think it's hard even if you do. Whereas, I think if you kill the PA, the game's over.
Yes.
Like, this Nature's Prophet is not going to be ratting with an Orchid and a BKB. Here comes a smoke. It's again Puppey. Puppey's just been in the right place to reveal these so many times. Even if he gets caught, he will scout out the puck and instantly force staffing away. They still continue their roam up to the shrine, hoping to strike Pater. They actually do see Kezu here with the ward, but Febby, he clips himself!
He does
cracks open the dust. He pulls Kezu down, but Kezu just race cars away. Oh, a missed opportunity for Fnatic.
Oh my god, they're so unlucky. And now the Force Spirit has done the rat. Time to go back and deal with the pressure.
Here comes Secret back down mid again. I imagine MP's going to be a little quicker to BKB himself this time around. See if it matters.
I think if you're Secret, you could just wait for the Aegis, right? MP had his buyback used.
I would certainly think you want it with MP not having it.
Yeah. Just chill.
Do Fnatic actually have any smokes left?
Not on their heroes.
Very difficult Roche to contest without smoke.
I mean, as we saw from the last team fight, miracles do happen, right? You just crit MP once through Warcry, get a kill.
It's just you have to get crits right away, right? Because you're not, if you don't get that early kill, you're not hitting anyone. You'll just be chain stunned. So he not only has to be lucky, he has to be lucky early in the fight.
So, luckier.
Yeah, exactly. Extra lucky.
It's fine. It's still possible. That's the important thing.
Nothing is impossible. That is the beauty
Blood
of TI.
QO.
And it's not impossible, they just get run over here. 4-step again, saving the day. QO, BKB dodge, perfect start to the fight. The Echo comes through, he shrugs it off, but he's not actually hitting anyone, and now he's on the run. Next up, controlled, death by the Cleaver again, and this time no buyback. 2 minutes on the sideline, running roughshod through these other heroes. Secret are about to cinch the noose. Ohio with a desperate self-sprout, but MP eats his way in and kills him before he can even escape to that fountain. The well's not safe, though it might hold his corpse for the next game. GG the call. A 2-0 as Fnatic still cannot find their second game.
Well, at best, right now for Fnatic, they have to 2-0 their next match to have a chance to tie with Infamous, and that's